Hey everybody, this is Mr. Joshua Gray, and today is a very special day. Today what we're going to do is we're going to cook humitas. Now humitas is a Chilean word. I don't know how to translate that in English, but it's absolutely wonderful. So I'm going to cook one humita, and I want you guys to participate with me how you can cook this wonderful, delicious Chilean traditional food. So first of all, humita comes from a corn, and there's other special ingredients too. So we're gonna start to do the process of the corn, how we have to peel off the skin and cut it up into pieces. Let's begin. Okay, great. So now what we're going to do is we have our corn and we have to cut it at the bottom. That's what my wife says. So we have a knife. This is a knife. And we're gonna cut this part, okay? Just like that, in circles. I'm following my wife's instructions, okay? So please, take it easy with me. Yeah, just like that. Oh, yeah, I think that's good. So now that we cut it in a circle, we're going to peel off the skin. But this one's is not the good skin. So we're going to peel that off and put this over here. We're going to peel all this off. Alright, great. So once we have finished our peeling from the corn, it will become like this. So we cut off the head, but before the head there was hair on it. So we have to take it off, cut off the head part, and then we have to wash it. So this is what it's going to look like, okay? Now, what we have to do now is to cut the corn so the corn will fall into the bowl. And this is the process of making humitas. All right, so I have to do it like this, just like that, and it just falls right out. Just like that. So we gotta cut it, and it falls right out. Okay, great. So now that we've chopped up all the corn, what we're going to do now is that humitas also has ingredients with albahaca. And albahaca in English is called basil. And this is what it looks like. Now this is basil, albahaca. Oh, it just smells so fresh. So we have to mix this with the corn, okay? Let's go. Okay, great. So now we have our corn all chopped up. This is very beautiful. And we have our Brussels nice and fresh here. And we have the mixture. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these two elements together and mix them up, okay? Let's begin. So we're going to put maybe about 5 of these spoons of corn inside the mixture. I think we're going to put one more here. Yeah, and I think that's great. That's good enough. So now what we're going to, we got some corn up in here. But this corn needs to be over here, not here. It has to be here. So I'm going to take about 3 of these bristles, 3 of them, maybe 4, you know. And we're going to put this in. All right, so I'm going to put this on the top, on the mixture, and we're going to begin. And there we go. Look how it mixes. Cool. All right, so let's get a closer look at this, okay? All right. Okay, great. So now we mixed up the corn with the basil. It's all mixed up here, okay? Now it's not so mixed, so it's like watery, you know, it's like all mixed up where it's heavy and it's all sticky together. So what we're going to do now is we've made some special onion recipe. And I forgot the name of this. This is like a special butter, but it's natural. It's fat natural. It's not, you know, like the greasy one. So this is like a special butter, which is natural. And we also have this, I guess this is, it's red pepper. This is what this is. And with this, you mix it up with the onion. So we already cut up the onions and we put it in a skillet with this butter, and we mixed it all up with salt, black pepper, and this red pepper, and with this special butter. So it's all mixed up and we made this. Now we had to wait for at least about 15 minutes or so because the ingredients said that with this onion, it has to cool off. Once we cook it, and if it's very hot, it's not a good mixture. So we have to wait for like 15 to 20 minutes so it can cool off. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix this up together. Just like that. Alright, that's good for now. We're going to mix this up together. I'm going to use yeah, there we go. So we got to mix this all up, and this gives a rich, tasty flavor. Just like that. Okay, so now that we've mixed it up, what we're going to do is we're going to complete the task so we can cook it. Actually, it's not cooking, I think it's boiling. So we have the leaf of the corn, and it has to be in this position. There's two of them, okay? One leaf on the top and one leaf at the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the corn inside this leaf. And once I put the corn inside the leaf, we have to fold it up in the right position so it can hold the corn together. And we're going to use this string to tie it up. This string right here, as you can tell. Let's get started. Okay, great. So now what we're doing is we're finishing up putting the corns inside the leaf, which is called humitas. Once we finish doing all of that, we're going to put the humitas inside a hot boil of water. And that's going to take at least 25 to 30 minutes so it can boil all up and cook itself. And once it's finished, we're going to cut up some tomatoes with some onions, and we're going to put it, well, not put it together, but that's going to be the servings and the meal. Now, some people like to eat humitas with tomatoes and onions separate, but I like to eat humitas with tomatoes, onions, and sugar. Yes, sugar is very, very delicious, and the combination is amazing. All right, so we're going to keep working. Alrighty then, so now the humitas are boiled. They're all cooked up. And this, oh wait, I don't want to open it. Hold on, give me a second. This is what it looks like. Can you see that? Yeah. Now that is a typical Chilean food, and I love it. So it's time to eat because I'm hungry, and we've been cooking for at least, I think it was 3 hours, but it was the first attempt to cook humitas. And this is homemade humitas with me and my beautiful wife. So it's time to eat. I'm actually going to show you the plate, and I'm going to show you how I eat it. Let's check it out. Alright, so now we're at the table. I'm just going to show you guys how it looks like when you open up a humita. So you take the string, this one's, yeah, just like that, and you untie it. Oh yeah. Man, this is a fat one right here. Okay, put that over there, and we open this up. Just like that. It's hot. And this is humita right here. So we have a Chilean salad, which is tomato with onion, and I have my sugar. So you can put that together and it's very tasty. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I admire you guys to also cook humitas in your house because it's a great activity, and I love it. So it's time for lunch. Bye-bye.